How many friends do you have? I mean, not in total, like in your vicinity. Like, do you live with some of the guys? You know, little menage a brage situation? Or hey, maybe your sister has some cute friends who dig Bomberman. In either case, you should get this game. Otherwise, you could probably pass on Dollar Dash. You could also tell your sister to make hotter friends. I guess it makes sense for a multiplayer game to, be its brightest in multiplayer, but it's worth pointing out that Dollar Dash takes that a step further. With friends on the couch, pizza on the table, and beer in the fridge, this game's fantastic. Problem is, once your numbers are lessened by people either going home or suddenly losing consciousness, Dollar Dash becomes less fantastic. In fact, it becomes kind of pointless. But to start with the good, though, this is a fun multiplayer game. If you're familiar with games like Bomberman, you know what to expect here. Dollar Dash pits up to 4 stripe-wearing bank robbers against each other in a slapstick race to steal other people's money. Ethics are for charity. And poor people. So there are 3 game modes in Dollar Dash. The first is a race to a certain cash amount. So you move around the screen, collect money, and try to get it back to the getaway car without having it stolen from you. There's also a mode for just beating up opponents, and one for carrying a safe for as long as possible. Now, they're both enjoyable, but the cash race is really the main attraction here. Of course, across all the modes, the gameplay is the same frantic mess of violence, thievery, and explosions. In other words, multiplayer gold. There are a ton of weapons scattered across the board, and you can carry up to 3 at a time. You might have a rocket launcher as a main weapon, as well as bombs you can drop behind you, and a freaking jello mold thing for defense. So with all these weapons and thieves running around, Dollar Dash turns into chaos almost immediately. And again, if you're playing with friends, especially friends in person, it's an absolute riot. The problem is, Dollar Dash is a multiplayer game exclusively, which is to say, not much to do when everyone goes home. Playing with bots, maddening experience. Look, Dollar Dash does what it sets out to do very well. It's a blast with friends. It has online multiplayer as well. It has 10 stages and a ton of weapons. There's more than enough here for a whole night of old school, on the couch multiplayer. Just don't expect anything more from Dollar Dash.